Okay, so I needed to look at the wish list in here. I don't think we have a lot of changes, right? Yeah, it's mostly static in here. We have some conversion rate recently. I've been having some conversion. I'm not sure why. Even though the game is not on sale, it has been converting a little bit recently, and so I don't really understand why it's doing this. But that's a good thing, I guess. And also, we had a bump of wishlist recently because Alpha Beta Gamer made a video, right? I would have hoped a bigger bump, but it's good. It's always good. It's always good. I saw they made a video, not bad. Yeah. Inscription inspiring conflict of creating horror game. It's not doing incredibly good, but because we don't have a good thumbnail for them. We don't have a good thumbnail for them. This is a really... This shows you the importance of giving them something to make a good thumbnail out of. For example, the cube. You have the cube. You have a big meat cube. In here you have a face. In here you have a hole that you're going to explore. I think that helps a lot. In here you have a weird cow. Maybe it's not always the case. Press kits are important. Good to know. Press kits are very important. It's usually the first thing I do whenever I have a Steam page. But it's not just about having an account, having a press kit. It's about having a game that gives them something. You see what I mean? It's the difference between... We were talking the other day about the fantasy and stuff like that. This is exactly what we are talking about. Do you have something that allows you to do something about it? I think it's part of the reason why. The game from Aramis did well. Maybe. The title helped, not the visuals. The visuals didn't help. Well, it's not showing anything, right? It is. The visuals didn't help because you can see they are deviating from the visuals quite a lot, especially in here. Especially in here, again, completely different. It actually shows you what the game could have been, right? It would have been easier for YouTubers to do interesting thumbnails. Ah, it's not even the same one. Oh, sorry. I thought it was the one. But basically, do you give them something or not? Right? And I think that's pretty important. Okay. Okay, I'll go do the O.B.O.L stuff then. I'll go do the O.B.O.L stuff then. These are the latest. 3 days ago. I guess so. I need to remove the other ones. I saw that. I need to share it with you because someone was sharing their experience with Godot, and they were saying, "Oh, you can't get resources from a directory at runtime." So you can. It's just that the resources are going to be with .remap and not just like the extension that you think. And then Firebilly came and said, you don't need to do this. You can use resource loader list directory. That is the way you're supposed to scan for resources files at runtime. And I feel like he's very often pointing out stuff that we are not aware of, even though those are very obvious. Same thing with the placeholder the other day. This is really fucking useful. And so I guess I need to do that. I had no idea. I've been scanning the resources manually with removing the dot remap. That seems super fucking useful. Let me do a new page here. Resources. Okay. Let me check. I don't see it. Resource loader, list directory. List directory. Yeah, he's using it's list directory like that. Let's list a directory returning all the resources and subdirectories contained within the resources files have their original file names as visible in the editor before exporting. So this is really useful. This is really, really useful. Yeah. We could have used that. It still has the problem that you have to parse if it's a directory or not. But that's pretty good. I'm gonna use that for sure. Okay. Can I see the changes? Rest of the world environments. There is one thing that is missing, right? If we fake the environment, how do I do that? Decal. Decals are only supported in the Forward Plus and mobile rendering method, not compatibility. Cannot affect an underlying material transparency. O.B.O.L update build. I should also, in miscellaneous, I should ping O.B.O.L on game notifier. Should we do the ping right now? Maybe we can. Maybe we can. Stream game news. No, that's not it. Hey, O.B.O.L, I'm adding you to the ping. Adding you to the ping. Send message. How do I get that? Discord. How to get user ID. I'm getting promoted. Yes. You must enable developer mode first. What? Do at there? I hope it makes sense. My response guide, but it only worked if they're in a server. Huh? Do nt/ at their name and it will give you their ID. Well, and I'm trying to get your ID. nt/ at O.B.O.L doesn't work at all. What do you mean? Shit. That's not what I wanted to do. Copy user ID. I found it, right? Yeah, I found it. Okay, good. Whoop. Hey, shut up. I was so happy to see Alpha Beta Gamer play the demo. I know some being sure to follow him. Shmara, hi. Hello, Shmara. Yeah. I didn't tell you. Because when I got the notification on TikTok, it was a while ago. I think it was when we published the trailer. So I published the trailer, or I make a small short about it on TikTok, and I see he likes the video, and then he follows me, and I'm like, holy shit. And then I completely forget about it. And I guess I probably sent him the demo when the demo was out. I don't know if I remembered to send it, but that's pretty cool. Okay, so theoretically this should work. Theoretically this should work. But of course it's not going to work because you didn't have anything. It should ping you now. Whenever someone plays O.B.O.L. I don't have mug data to do it. So but it should work. Add O.B.O.L as Discord ping. Publish. Okay. Cool. Cool. Okay. As I was going through the things, I wanted to take a look at the decals also. But I don't think I'm going to change them today. Because it's a lot of work, but this is something, it's the last missing stuff for the web. I don't know what's wrong. I can't start the game, can't sit at the table, clicks don't work. I had the issue the other day. There's something very off that is preventing us. Right? I had the issue the other day. Did I change something? I don't think so. Stack trace. Miscellaneous. I click. And it's giving me subviewport container. This is very weird. I need to find a solution for the decals in here. Let me see if we have that task. Light wind predictions eyes. Trying to match. Hey Michette, thank you so much. How are you doing? Appreciate it. Welcome. Meet his murder. And sausage, please. The previous message. I should modify that and say. Let's go. Doing great. Awesome. How's the weather? Is it better? Do you guys also have better weather? It's going up again, but it's less worse than like last week or when it was really hot. I mean, today it's like 36, so it's pretty high. But for some reason it feels less bad. Yeah, the evenings are still cold. Yeah, that might be why it feels less bad. The temperature has time to go back to lower. Fair enough. Okay, so that would be an amazing thing. And maybe at the end of the week we can publish on the web. I think without the decals it would be kind of horrible, right? Okay, let me try to find a solution. Decal could do compatibility. Decal node plugin. Someone made a one. I did adjust all the environments for web. Yeah. I actually didn't see, but I trust you. I trust you.
Hi everyone, this is Hans.
The week was pretty hellish in Netherlands, although France had it even worse. Did see the news of thunder and lightning, which was both interesting and scary. Yeah. So this is an old plugin. This is an old plugin, but okay, let me try to see how it works, maybe, before using it. That way we can see if it's worth using or not.
And it scales half decently. And hopefully 1,000 bullets holes is enough, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, so there's that. So I have two nodes. My plugin gives you two nodes. One is like the mesh instance 3D, where if you only need one or two decals, then just use the regular decal compatibility node. And then I have decal instance compatibility, which is basically multi-mesh instance 3D. And I've enabled custom data, and I'm using the alpha channel to basically individually control instance decals alpha. So I could fade out individual instances of...
Cool. Pretty cool. So does this work on the web? It's made for that, yes. If it's made for compatibility, it means that it works. And so with compatibility, you can have... What are they saying? Compatibility decal? 8 per mesh. No, it doesn't work. It's an error that what they're saying in here. Right? Decals don't work. Oh, he didn't do a release. Okay. He updated it for Godot 4.6.2. That's pretty cool. That should be better. Let's see. What I just hope is that this doesn't work and we can replace it with whatever we want. Extract and trash. Decal compatibility. Okay. Plug in decal compatibility. Skibidi pop. And in here we can have decal compatibility. So what is the problem? No albedo. Recommended use Godot built-in decal node. Yeah, but it doesn't work. Right? I verified. I can verify again. Decals are only supported in the forward plus and mobile rendering method, not compatibility. Awesome. Awesome. Really awesome. So what we can do in here, even before having the meta, we can say if globals is web, we can grab the child decal compatibility. We can do better actually. We can say visible is equal to globals is web. Okay. And we kind of want, I guess, vertical fade. Are we using the same thing? What is the difference between vertical fade and normal fade? Decal compact texture. Texture albedo. Do we have anything else that we are changing? No. Albedo mix. The strength of the mixing between the decal's albedo and the underlying geometry material albedo. Okay. And we can do the same thing over here. So theoretically, this doesn't show, right? Mm-hmm. So in here we have that. Our blood decal has the remove after and stuff like that. This is great. Let's do a normal test. Need to fix the table also. Oh fuck. I can't update the build because... is that normal that he has the helmet all the time? Okay. Table can't be clicked correctly when standing. So for the knife loose animation, I need to remove it. No, I just put it invisible so you can see it. Okay. There is something preventing the click. I have no idea what it can be. Is there anything on the table? Oh. Oh, is this? It's this beauty right over there, I guess. I guess it's this beauty. Nope. This is very annoying. This is very annoying. The problem is that right now I will be on demo. Oh shit, that's not what I wanted to do. Let's go, that's cool. We should be underwater when he has that. We should be underwater. Maybe he should always have something, and that way we don't know his face. Wow. This means that we can't really go back anymore. Because it's super difficult to click the table. That's kind of horrible. Are they staying forever? Okay. Um. I don't understand. I don't understand. Okay, so we kind of need the other one to not be visible at all. So if it's web, so the other one is not going to be visible, and this one albedo mix is going to be 0 if the web is here, and then you make the other one like that. I don't know why it doesn't go away. What could be preventing this? What could be preventing this? The fuck? Could it be... Oh, I think I know. I think I know. It's because of the table, buddy. Uh-huh. It's because of the table, buddy. I'm pretty sure. It's something I added to be able to roll the head on the table, but it was input ray pickable. Oh yeah, look at that. It was picking up the ray. It's kind of a shame that Godot has this nice tool. To tell you what the control is being clicked, so you can understand what is eating the control, but it doesn't do it for the 3D stuff. It's kind of a pain. It's because of the table, buddy. Exactly. So we can re-enable my prevent click whatever. Right? That should not be a problem because we set it active. Good. Perfect. I could have done just a next round. Would have been faster. So this is done. The table body was input array pickable true. So it was in the event. That's a pain. Okay, we start again. By the way, before I do all of that bullshit, and here we say table body input rate pickable false. And in here we have blood decal plugin for the web. And we're syncing all of that. Why do we have all of that blood initially? The fuck? What the fuck? What the actual fuck? So, I have the feeling that the blood is another blood decal, and it's not. It's probably one that O.B.O.L added before. Maybe not. Maybe not. Because I think I modified it to use the new decals. Idle. Hit. I'm at the wrong spot. I'm at the wrong spot. Okay. There's nothing specific happening here. We spawn some decals. Decal spawner. Spawn global. Okay. It has a vertical fade. Maybe we need to have this vertical fade also. I don't know how that works. 0.3. Upper fade, lower fade. Set the curve over which the decal will fade as the surface gets further from the center. Only positive values are valid. 0.3 and 0.3. So it's kind of the same thing. There's no flip book. And it's the same size, right? Okay. It's the same layer. Okay. There's no distance fade. In here, there's a normal fade. Can we have a test? Maybe I need a test scene, right? I think I need a test scene. I need a test scene. Because I'm going to spend too much time doing bullshit things. I won't launch the game every time, it makes no sense. Okay, so for that, I need a mesh. I could grab the table. Okay. Okay. Let's put a camera. Okay. Let's put the game environment, that way it's gonna look like how the game should look, roughly. I mean, the lighting is going to be wrong, but it's going to give us an idea. Okay. What if we start that? Okay. Nice. I can't just do that. It should work, right? Why is it so... So it... Super weird. Don't you think it's weird? It looks really weird. Are we in web? We are in web. So we copy the texture and we set albedo mix to 0. Okay. In the test decal, I'm going to instantiate blood decal. Oh, okay. The vertical fade is really, really strong on this one. I don't... So that's interesting. That's why it doesn't match what we have in here. You know what I can do? And so the vertical fade is for that, right? Oh. They're not at the same spot at all. I don't understand. It's interesting, they're not the same color at all. I guess because one of them might be shaded and not the other one. We don't have the same behavior at all. That's kind of an issue. If I put it to the same value, we're basically doing the opposite, it looks like. Could it be the opposite? No. Hein? Non, je parle juste pas fort. Mets ton truc. That's a big issue. Fuck hell. Hey Arkham, how are you doing? I'm doing good. Hoping the heat. Yeah, it's going okay. So in here it should be nearly invisible. I don't understand how it works. I don't understand how it works at all. But in here it's not visible because it's the end. Fate start. How can I be precise with this? It doesn't want to be precise. This is such a pain. The arena feels like it's going to be brutal. By the way, I finished mini shoot. I think I only have the arena left. Let's go. What is the arena? Ah, the last boss. I don't understand how it works. I don't understand how it works. It's... it looks like a bunch of rooms where you unlock one after the other, and each room teleports you to a previous world boss, but in the brutal fight. Ah, that might be something else then. Well, there's the last boss, right? But then you have to fight him again. Not sure you did that. And then there's the arena. I don't think I've done the additional content. I finished the boss, and then I wondered if I should continue or not, because I knew I was seeing other things, but I didn't do it. So I think I didn't play it. After the credits, they bring the boss back home. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. After the credits. I didn't do the things after the credits. I was wondering if I should do it or not. Okay, maybe I should watch the video. Maybe he talks about the settings, because I really don't understand how it works right now. It's kind of awful.
The cows, even though it's just one draw call to draw trader site where I don't have this in the back, I could clip the geometry. Clipping through. So, yeah. So I released the code, and it's in a GitHub repository over here. And it's public.
I seem to really enjoy playing Metroidvanias. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I want to do a little.
Also, this one is less... It has less back and forth, I think, than in other Metroidvanias. And because you're fast, you can also like avoid the enemies if you want to go back. The overall map is not that huge. Yeah, totally.
A little more, but I need more time. I call it a big thing. And coordinates and the Z depth and all that, it's slightly different. Actually, it takes a lot of time and testing. We documented the code. Let's instance method where you pass it the instance ID. You give the fade out time, so what's the duration of the fade from the current alpha to 0?
You can make it fade automatically. That's pretty cool.
And the start delay, so you could also pass it after you data per instance power availability.
Because it's the instance. Okay.
And thank you. And
okay, he didn't talk about the. He didn't talk about the accessibility. The why. There are many shortcuts, so traveling from one place to another feels painless compared to some others like HK. Hey, by the way, completely unrelated, if there's a game tab in Godot, There's still a way to embed the game running in Godot editor, right? No, there is. Which version are you? Because it's not the exact same thing. In Godot 4.6 or below, when you are in the game tab, you click on this, and you make sure that it's embed game on next play. Okay, so on 4.7, when you are on the game tab, you have 3 dots over here. On the bar, you have 3 dots over here. You click and you have access to the same thing as here. And by default, it's embed game on next play, but it's also make game workspace floating on next play. So you need to remove that. Otherwise, when you launch, it looks like this. It's giving you a workspace with it. It's awful. The change, it was already kind of hidden in here, but at least it looks like a visual option. In 4.7, for some fucking reason, they moved it under the 3 dots. It is stupid as fuck. And this is going to change in 4.8. It is going to be made better. This is awesome. No more alt tabbing and pinning the game window as always on top. Yeah, it's useful for me when I'm streaming, because that way you can see everything. I have a shortcut though to make always on top. I think I have a shortcut on Linux to make always on top, so that's kind of useful. I can do this. I don't know if it works. No, it didn't. I don't remember what is my shortcut. Did I remove it? It's this, maybe? Okay, I completely forgot what was my shortcut. Fuck. Yeah, okay, that doesn't work. But I had a shortcut to make it work. But it doesn't work. Oops. I remember how much I had to dig for it the first time. It's almost as if they don't want you to do it. Yeah, it's super stupid. There's also Godot settings, I believe, to have the game always on top. Yeah, but I don't want that. It is a stupid setting because most of the time I don't want it to have always on top. I want to have it always on top only sometimes. And so I'm not going to go to that setting every time. And you could like set up a hotkey or something. But the simplest solution I found is to create a shortcut like on my OS to do it. But I don't remember what it is. Hey Brainoid, how are you doing? I'm wondering if I removed it. Window management. Control Shift plus space. Control Shift plus space. Did I do it? I did. There's no indicator though. There's no indicator because I'm using another... It's the issue with Linux. You have too much you can modify things too easily, and so then certain things won't see. But yeah, I can do that, and then it's not on top, and I can do that, and then it stays on top. But there's no indication because I'm using the wrong decorators at the top. That's kind of an issue. But if I go back, can you die? No? Okay. Can you die now? Why can't you die? Okay. If I go back to Breeze, I should be able to see it. Yeah, you see? Now I can see it's always on top. I have the indication. That's pretty cool. Well then, yeah, I googled so many keywords and never found a YouTube video explaining how to embed the game. Yeah, it is stupid. It is really stupid. If you have to do that, it's stupid. Okay. So, unfortunately, I don't understand how to make the vertical fade work. fade start and fade end. It's the same as this, right? Sets the curve, only positive values are valid as the surface gets further from the center. This is exactly what we have, right? But if I set 0.3 and 0.3, it doesn't work. The behavior is so fucking weird. Why is it doing like... Why is it... See, the fading in here is doing nothing. Why is it acting like this? It's really weird because it does it like all of a sudden. By the way, this should be at the same spot. Also, this is much bigger. The size of the box mesh. Oh, this is why. Is that why? It should be ×2. If we want to match the other one, it should be twice as big. And this is why. Why is it so big, by the way? No. No, no, no. Hey, why is this different? Oh my god. Alright, most button looks like it will just full screen the game, not opening a menu. Yeah. So in the Godot 4.8, it's gonna be better. They're showing the thing over there. We will have this. A unified thing with the camera, the icons for how the thing should behave. And it will tell you run the game embedded in the game workspace or on the next run, etc, etc. So it should be much better, right? You could test it right now, by the way. Just for the pleasure. Okay. Okay. Okay, so if I go 0 0.3, 0 0.7, to me it should be the same now. It's not. So what's so amazing about open source communities? Yeah. And what if it's 0 0.3, 0 0.3? Now it's completely wrong. And what if it's 0 0.7, 0 0.3? I understand nothing about how it's supposed to work. What is the logic? Imagine asking Adobe for such a change. I guess you can wait. You can wait a very long time. Sets the curve over which the detail will fade as the surface gets further. I don't understand. I don't understand. It is so fucking annoying. It's only fading. There's no two bounds, right? That is why. It's just one vertical. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. That's why I'm getting confused. But then we should not need that, right? Oh no, we need, otherwise it's going to be buggy. It's awful. I don't understand how it works. And the fade starts is useless. Is it sharing the same? It's using the same material or something. It's creating a new box mesh. There's no reason. Why is it doing that? What the fuck is happening? By the way, what the fuck? They don't get killed? Those decals? They don't get killed? What? Are you telling me I don't kill the decals? Oh shit. I can upgrade that. Okay, we'll do a test on this one after. As if they were sharing the material. No? It's doing that as if they were sharing the material. Why would it do that? This is annoying as fuck. This is annoying as fuck. I don't understand why it would be a dev nut. How would it be? Why would it share the data? Right? This is what's happening. I guess. How can I force it to be local to scene? That makes no sense. Am I crazy? I could create it the moment it's here. Yes, you are. I don't know. This seems incredibly inefficient, but I guess I could do that. I could say decal compatibility. Duplicate does what? Did you fix yesterday's issue? No, I just simplified the thing because there was other problems, so I just put when you grab an object, it's just further away now. Eating my game review boss today. I don't know. I don't know. Today is nuts. Inventing a new gravitational force to fix it then? No. Never seen realistic looking gaming Godot. That not a thing? Realistic is boring as fuck, so I think that's why people don't do it. Godot is used by a lot of indies. Indies tend to not do realistic. And if you want realistic, usually people go with Unreal because it's better suited for that. But in general, you don't see a lot of indies doing realistic, I think. That's why. You could say that the game that did pretty well, Escape? Not Escape. Fuck, what is the name? The survival shooter. You could say a lot of people... Road to Vostok, exactly. You could say Road to Vostok tried to be realistic, but it's realism as an indie. It is limited. Hello, Outer Gubbins. I don't know what Unity is good for. Unity is good for teams that have experience with it. And I guess that's it. I am very confused about what's happening right now. Oh, those are flags. What can you duplicate? What are the flags? Show me the flags, maybe? No? Don't you want to show me the fucking flags? Unreal for realistic makes sense. Yeah. It's good because people already know how to use it. Got you. Yeah, I think so. Honestly, I think so. I think many people that are using Unity right now would use Godot, but they're just used to Unity. They have a lot of tools, they know how it works, etc. Unity 6.6 is a banger. Oh, really? If you say so. That's the same thing again. It's so fucking annoying. I don't understand why. What is shared? What is shared when I do that? It's creating a new mesh. It shouldn't be shared, no? But it's creating a new mesh. When? In the editor? Yeah, it's a tool script. That's the problem. So it's creating stuff. Fuck. That's an issue. It's creating it. I can force it, right? I can force it. Maybe. Because otherwise, of course, it's gonna be shared. It's fucking stupid. That should fix it. Lurking co-working took some time off since Friday. Now back to game dev. Let's go. I need to get way better at UI to make a cool virtual OS to the way Wellerbert does it. Not to mention Zachtronics. That's pretty cool. I like fake OS. I'm going to do that with my I'm going to do that with my... Okay, that works well now. I'm going to do that with what? With my incremental. Okay, I have an issue now. Is the vertical fade all shitty right now? What the fuck? Why is it all faded now? It's way more faded than it used to be. Oh, because it's... No. The fuck? This is so annoying. This is so annoying. Let's fucking put some fatal blue screen. Maybe not. This fucking it is so annoying. I don't understand what's happening. The albedo mix is completely fucked. This is so fucking annoying. What a stupid blood decal. I don't know what is wrong with it. Oh, kill me. Now it doesn't work at all. Is it because we are creating the mesh on ready? Is it just because of that? Are those just wrong? I'm so... I will fucking kill someone. Problem is that if we put 0 vertical fade, it's going to look weird. The other problem is that vertical fade looks fucking stupid. Kill me now. 0.71, I'm pretty sure this is what I want. Look, it's fine here. At 0.71. Is it because when we are creating the mesh, it's not applying the fade end and stuff? Yes. Okay, I'll just make my life easier. And I'll do that for now. Because this is the only thing I care about, right? We could do Fate Power also. Rothio! Hello, hello, hello. How are you doing? Thank you for the raid. I'd rather have a lovely stream. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Have a good stream. Have a good have a good stream. Have a good rest of your day. Okay. It's not that bad, right? And if I put the dispenser fish in here, if I put the dispenser fish right over there, what do we see? Why do I not see you, Mr. Fish? Oh shit, it was the wrong spot, Mr. Fish. Right? Ooh. I guess you will arrive here. I'm not sure. Okay. Okay, the decal doesn't look very good, but it's better than nothing on the web. I have a good real-life simulation stream of situations. Exactly. I think... Coming out of my lurking cave. Thank you. Welcome, welcome. Alright everyone, I hope you're doing good. I'm trying to do some fixes because we made the game targeting forward plus, but we want the game to run on the web. I'm writing a Patreon article about it, by the way. If you are interested, I share most of the stuff for free in there. Okay, for some reason I can't write in the chat. No, it's okay. I write most of this stuff for free there, so if you are interested, you can head over there. And of course, if you want to support, that helps a lot. And so the last thing that was missing was the blood decals. So I think we now have them. Let's see how it looks if we run a real web export. It was a huge pain, but it should be working now. What time is it? It's 4 p.m. It's always like that. It's always like that. Ooh, it is slow. Ooh, it is slow. It's trying to compile. So decal should be done. My god, it's so fucking slow. Okay. Am I going to have to play normally? This 100 for X doesn't even have a level editor. You have to write a Lua script to create a level, plus a PDF to read before you can play. Such a strange game nowadays. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Oh, in here it's using decal that is not the right decal. I don't know what is this 100. I need to remove the headset also. Okay, the particles are not showing. Oh no, the glow is not working. The glow is kind of messed up in this. The colors are also messed up. I think it's going to be okay because we don't have time to fix this. At least not for now. The game is way too bright in this thing. Why is it so bright? I guess because the fog was lowering the thing quite a lot. Okay. Okay. Not too bad. It exists. So decal for compatibility. Okay, cool. Cool. I launched Godot 4.8 a little bit earlier. I just wanted to see that. Okay, so input, you can check this. Show list of selectable nodes. Manipulate the camera. And then what do we have? Run the game embedded in a game workspace. Run the game in a floating window. Run the game in a floating window without the toolbar. Okay, cool. It makes so much sense, right? It makes so much sense to have that in here. It would be amazing to be able to change that at runtime. I'm wondering what it requires. But it would be cool. I think there are some other usability things, but I don't remember. Export. Ah, export has an icon now? Okay. Okay, cool. Doesn't matter. Okay. In here, we are not using the right decal. Right? So we have a corpse somewhere around here. And we have a bunch of decals that are not the right decals. So they can be blood decals. We can change the size. Paste. By the way, when we enter here, we should copy the thing. So decal compats, the size should be the blood decal. The same as the size in here, I guess. Parameters, vertical fade, whatever. Rotation. Okay, so we had that before. The same size. 135 to, yeah, okay. Great. Okay. Nice. Do we have other decals that I might have missed? No. Okay, pretty cool. Pretty cool. Okay, there's another thing in here. Nice. Shit, where am I? Here. So this bad boy, Mr. Opponent. Mr. Opponent. How do I remove your helmet? How do I remove your little helmet? Good question, right? Character mesh. Helmet. No helmet for you, little guy. So in here, we have replace decals on the floor by decal scene opponent hide helmet. Good. And because I didn't change the lost animation instead of doing the end anim. We are going to play fish ending. We are going to keep it that way for now, so that we can have the fix. Let's try to lose. Okay. Ooh, doesn't look the same on the web, right? But it's okay. Okay. Yeah, we restart super high. We restart super high because we restart with the camera main. Let me do a test. There's an animation player. Oh my god, it's a mess. On the wake up anim, you end up right there, right? The camera ends up right there. And camera main. And if you look at the camera targets, the camera standing is much higher. Is it too high? I mean, we can copy that, right? So copy the position, paste, and copy the rotation, -4. Okay, and so when we restart, we should restart at the right spot. Let's try it. Fuck, that's not what I wanted to do. We restarted standing. Maybe that is the problem. What is happening? Should we be at standing? Oh, I remember. No, I don't remember. Maybe we should just be at standing right there. We'll go up. Yeah, we're not. This is camera standing. We're definitely not the camera standing initially. Shit. Yeah, we start so freaking high. But it's not just there, it's all the time. It's not just when we restart. Mm-hmm. $51. 51. Okay, should be fixed now. Okay. Okay, perfect. This is done. We can move on. So I guess I can do a build. I guess I can do a build. Can I do Control R in here? Search Python. Is it a demo build? It is. Ooh, we need to do something else. I mean, I can show you now. Come on. So in globals, I mean, it's in the editor, it doesn't matter. It's overridden. We can remove that. Demo build, yes. Playtest build, no. Okay. This will break. This will break when I will try to put it on. This will break when I will try to put it on Steam. Unfortunately. Also, am I exporting the right templates yet? And I still don't have web upload to GitHub, yes. Linux itch. Butler upgrade. So upload to Steam is going to fail. It's not going to find the cached credentials, right? It worked. Probably the first time it works. Yeah, can you show me the lateral bar? Thank you. No, it's okay. Oh, it updated. For fuck's sake. Okay, give me a sec. Okay. I'm uploading that. I'm taking a little break. Let's see you in 5, okay? And we'll work on the incrementals then. See you in 5. Incredible. Incredi-fucking-bull. I think short and sweet. Just like my... just like my tart that I ate. Just like my tart. You think like it is a fart. It is a fart, yes. It is a fart. Sometimes it's nice and you're surprised and it's actually a nice and punchy one. And sometimes it's actually a shart and it's not pleasing at all. This is AI. You're right. AI is a fart. Dupe, dupe. Okay. Dupe. 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 Okay. Emitting is equal to true, okay? Emitting is equal to fucking true. You fucking what, mate? You fucking what? I want to... I need to calm down. I need to calm the fuck down. I am 30, by the way, in case you're wondering. Actually, we're not circumcised over here, so let's do that, and then we have a little vein over there, and maybe a vein in here. Yeah. No, it doesn't lag. You lag. Gulag. We can do the bullety bullet. Bullet. Her point. Main character positioned prominently in the center. In the center. In the center. In the center. This is the definition of center from the president of France, Emmanuel Macron. This is the definition of center. This is literally his definition of center. Clearly on the fucking right. I would like my fish to be long. Hello, my name is Fish. And when I talk, I elongate. I am a long fish. The longer I talk, the more I elongate. So, when they will look at Henry, the shopkeeper, they will definitely get hard. I think that's how it works. Henry, the shopkeeper, boom, instant hardness. Instant hardness. The pee-pee is fully hard. Okay. This one I feel great. Why did I say that? Why did I fucking say that? I hate everything. And I hate myself a lot. Congrats. Huge congrats to Daniel Mullins. Huge congrats. I'm going to follow you, of course, because I want to see what you're doing. What are you usually doing? Bloop, keep it alive. Sacrifices must be made. It looks like... Okay, what? Okay, what? What? Okay. 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 I think I understand. That explains a lot. It makes sense. Okay. Weak. Again. Oh, I'm stupid. I'm fucking stupid. I forgot. I forgot to add the dash bounce. Let's go, infinite bounce. Let's see how it looks. Are you ready? Ta, 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 ta. Let's fucking go. No, why? 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 Why again? Zoom out. Zoom out. Where is the other one? I want my money back. I'm not joining anymore. Okay. Let's see how many points we do every time we kill a... Oh, the points. Oh no! All of that to lose the combo. In one fucking mistake, I lost everything. French are so fucking superior to Americans, right? Let's be honest for a moment. We have such a high standard of living. We know how to be human, you know? We know how to live life. We know how to enjoy and not get shot. Oh non! Oh non, je suis du pain! I am in pain! Oh non! Oh non! Vous pouvez pas me faire ça! Oh non! Oh non! Regardez la taille de cette boulangerie! Oh non! Je suis du pain! Ah! Ah! Les têtes à claque. C'est vrai. C'est véridique. C'est complètement véridique. Véridique Moby Dick. Also do it. Right? You can do it. But no pressure. Them. So they just continue speaking English with their French accent. And people will also mock them, because then they will say, oh, you have a French accent when you... So whatever you do, you are fucked. The only thing you can do is keep all of that and try to have a good accent. Like from the get-go. And if you have a good accent from the get-go, then it's fine. People are like, oh my god, you have such a good accent, how do you do it? You fucker! You need to try! If I do it fast enough, I can just make it rotate. Like a helicopter. But with a label. Back. Is to automate my standing desk, because at the moment I have to hold the button. So I want to use a simple thingy to do that. Fuck, my light fell. Sorry. Do you see the problem? Do you see the problem? The modulate is not being used. The modulate is not being used. Because by default, when there's a shader and go to 4, the modulate is not used. The fucking modulate is not used. Sorry about that. We want a polygon to have a look, and we want a label to have what? The letter, exactly. Congrats. Kong the fucking rats. Worried it will look ugly as fuck. Oh, I said ugly as fuck and not ugly as fuck. What if we take a look at the showroom? Let's see how it looks. It looks like shit. It's made with a polygon because I don't have anything rounded right now. I could be not a fucker and create a sprite and then go in here and then create a gradient texture 2D and then use fill radial and then put that in here in the middle and then go in here, put it to white, and then go in here and put it to... Welcome be... Oh, there's a big lag. Oh my god, the camera is so laggy. And it should be better. I guess. Oh, my cat doesn't eat. Fuck's sake. All right. So now that we have pushed that, So what was I doing yesterday? Yeah, I was testing that, right? That is okay now. I'm the more I'm using the non um the more I'm using the non raycast based solution, the more I'm thinking I should go to a raycast based solution. Unfortunately. Those are broken. Also, we were trying the the outline yesterday, and it didn't look very good. I don't know why it's so small in here. It is ugly as. So I don't know what to use as a as a as a shader. Outline shader, it looks awful. I don't think I want to go through all of my objects and make them work with that. Do you think this one is better? I still need to use the amount. Later on. But I can't put the next pass easily, right? Okay, I'm doing a test. What happened? Did you fucking move? Okay. It's interesting how it doesn't work. It does nothing. Ah. Why is it doing that? Okay, that's why it was not working. It was colliding. Okay, it was colliding with the thing. Do I move to a raycast? I'm tempted to move to a raycast because the area is not good, as you can see. It's too easy to not select what we want. Sometimes it works well, sometimes it doesn't. Hey, Skyfer. Could I do another type of shader? I mean, maybe what I could do... I don't know. Maybe it's worth it. Maybe it's worth it because having a shader that is like that, like an overlay shader, is kind of ugly. It looks really bad, honestly. And the outline is pretty cool. The outline is pretty cool, but it's just so inconvenient. I think I need to switch. What a pain. What a fucking pain. I need to switch to... an interactor that is not using the area. The main problem I have is that my interactor extends from an area or I'm just creating a raycast every frame. Might be a better solution. Might be a better solution. But the thing is, are we checking if something is interactor somewhere? It wants an interactor, that's the only problem. Because or it needs that my base class... That my base class is not an area anymore. But it's not possible to do that in Godot. So then it would need to have a base class and then have like either an area or a raycast. It's kind of a pain. It's kind of a pain. I'm not sure what to think. But it is clear right now that it doesn't work. It's clear that it doesn't work right now. It doesn't work well. So I might as well modify it before it's too late. The simplest solution I have is to raycast. I'm already raycasting, right? When I do get best candidate. So I could do that. I should probably do that. It's going to get messy. That's the only issue. It is going to get messy. What should I do? It makes no sense to add like the raycast to the thing, but at the same time, if I don't do that, I need to rework so much stuff. I'm really unsure. America lost to Belgium because they suck. Les Américains Les USA, on dit en France, les USA ont perdu contre la Belgique parce qu'ils sont nuls. Nul à chier. Hello Mars. I'm not sure how to do this. I don't want to rework everything. Will I need this area-based one? I don't know. Should be here. I think I'm gonna decide a type in here. I'm gonna do type area raycast. I don't see how else I can do that. I don't want to rework everything. I'm working on my IDE built in Godot. What do you mean? You're making an IDE? Okay. Why are you making your own ID? To use in my games. I like programming games. Okay. Okay, so you're making something that can be used in-game. Okay. Pretty cool. Match type. Matching is kind of a pain, right? Let's do this instead. Enable is equal to true. Okay, so interact doesn't exist anymore. So if it's an area, we do this. Otherwise, we'll do the raycast. But it doesn't make sense to do this, by the way. You're interacting with something, you're telling it to stop. That's it. Get shoot raycast we start from the we query the raycast. I really don't like the problem with this is that it's not super clear. This is only if it's area. I think we should query from the camera, no matter what. Okay, so in this case we return null. In this case we return null, otherwise we return the result collider. So the position that we want is, we could grab the camera in here. Get camera 3D. Right. Let's be a bit more better. A bit more better. We want global basis. I don't know what is the length, right? Global basis z. It's probably minus z times raycast's length, and we can define that. export var raycast length bool float 0.7. I don't know. Imagine I put a raycast over there. Minus 2.2. Okay. We can say if interactable, interacting with is equal to interactable. And we can say okay. And we need to do the same thing when it's doing get best candidate and stuff. So over here, okay, so if we are doing a raycast, what are we doing? We're getting the raycast for interactable, and we are doing... So before doing that, var previous or old interactable So, working on building an Arduino, which will eventually turn into a robot to drive around the house. So you're querying if the interactable you are grabbing it, so you're saying set highlight state true, right? But if you had an old one, and the old interactable is different than the interactable, you need to remove the old one. All right. So in any case, remove highlight on the old one. Yeah, I guess that should work. So we put it as a raycast. Will it work? Nope. That is amazing. Huh? The fuck? Could my raycast be in the wrong direction? Raycast is local or what? Is it local? No, but we are querying it in global space because it's physics. We want to go in -z. We want to go in -z. Do we want to be in global basis? Yes. Oh, but we need that. We need that. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Are we not changing in here the cursor? How do we change the cursor? We changed it to highlight. Okay. Okay. Okay, that works. It's way better. It is not way better. Interesting. Why is it not seeing this? Oh. It's because of the way it's made. The box. I'm stupid, I didn't think about that. The rigid basket. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid. This is why it wasn't working well. So now it should be much better. Shut up. This thing is making noise. Yeah. I'm able to be much more precise. It makes grabbing stuff more difficult though. Like ideally I would have a combination of the two. Will I regret that? I think what would be cool is to have another would be to remove the overlay when we are grabbing. When we are grabbing. Remove overlay. Don't highlight object when holding. Honestly, for that, I guess the interactor could look at it. Right? We don't use this anymore. Let's remove it. Unused. Whoop, 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 whoop. Okay. What do I do? We don't do that, right? If holding. What we can do is, I can say if as meta grabbable, get meta grabbable as grabbable, and we can connect. Oh, it's not grabbable, it's interaction grab. I mean, we still have logic in here. So maybe it's not like that. Yeah, maybe it's not how it's supposed to be. It's the interaction grab that changes that. So maybe it's this one that is, when it starts, it prevents the interactor click. It prevents it from doing the hover stuff. Right? Maybe that's what we do. Maybe it's better. So next to remove collision on grab, we could have export var. Export var, prevent highlight on grab, bool true. And so when the grab starts, you have the interactor and you can disable, I guess. No, because you're not going to know that it's stopped. Will you? I don't know. Let's try. I think it's not good. It should be more fine than this. Oh yeah, I'm stupid. It doesn't see it in here. Interesting. And then what I can do is I can make the meat the interactable. I can make it a bit bigger. Doesn't have to be that small, right? Yeah. Okay. We need to work on the grinder to be able to upgrade it and make it automatic. I don't think we need visualization right now. Right? We can have something simple. We can have like a Node 3D. Call that the motor. Call that the motor. Put it over there. I've been thinking of moving this also. Right? But I don't know how. I think it should be easier to get the things. They should fall on the floor a bit more easily. Maybe the solution for that is to reduce this part. Have less of a receptacle. Huh? Okay, so that would be the motor. In the future, it will be attached with like a visually with like a wheel, not a wheel, but uh, a belt, a belt. So when the motor is active, we basically need to make that rotate. Is it how I'm making it work? So if there's a motor, you can't do it, I guess. Grinder motor. So I guess it's active or not. It's also visible or not. Okay. Maybe it can be an export. That way it's easy to change. So right now let's make it active. Active is equal to state. Set process. We need an export to rotate. It needs to be a node 3. In this case, makes that rotate. Maybe it needs to have the grinder. As an export. If active, it makes the grinder process true. Right. And that's it. Okay. We need to start grinding and whatever. Okay. It needs some values, I guess. Like rot speed. To do move that to data. Maybe it has like fuel. Fuel max. How are we making it rotate in here? Rotate axis. Hey, fragment. Someone needs a coffee, I'll send one. Yeah. I mean, it's getting towards the end. Hope the progress is good. It's okay. I published an update for O.B.O.L, and then I worked on the incremental a bit. The only issue I have with this incremental is progress feels very slow because I need so much stuff. I feel like with a 2D game, I would have so much things modified so much faster. But anyway, small steps every day, yeah. So this motor has rot speed, and when it's active, it's doing 2 rotate, rotate object local. Are we a rotating object local? Wheel angle, object to rotate, rotation. Rotate object local, rotate axis. What is the rotate axis? It is Z1. It is Z1. So it's what? It's that. forward, back. Does that work? Okay. I guess once the thing is active, it needs to probably have access to the interactable. I guess. And if active, disabled, else enabled. That way I can't touch it. The rot speed is way too fast. Let's say 4 maybe. And also it doesn't rotate in the right. So let's try to see if it works. Okay, it does some weird noise. That's kind of a pain. Shit, works. Works well, actually. What would be a grinder? So I'm gonna have to meat grinder. I'm gonna have to design the grinder at some point. But a meat grinder would be closer to that, right? It would not have a receptacle. It would be closer to... Oh shit, where did it go? Where did you go? Show it to me. Where are you? It's behind. It should be closer to that, right? Can it be industrial? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hey Ferda, conjugue le verbe moudre au passé composé. J'ai moulu. Oh, this is cool. This is cool. This idea of having it like a conveyor belt that makes it go up. That's kind of cool. This is also kind of cool. Meat beater. What the fuck? Where did you go? Why did you move up there? Fuck you. Fuck you, Godot. Why are you not creating another point? I hate you so much, Godot. I still have nightmares about conjugaison to this day. That's me, a meat Peter. Why is it not creating something else? Oh, I hate the CSG. I can't wait to move to proper meshes, but right now it feels like it's a little bit too early to spend time modeling stuff. Why is it not falling? What is up with the collision? Oh. I feel like it needs to be sleepy. Hey, Willen. Thank you for the 30 month. Appreciate it. It needs to be slippery, I guess. Right? And the incremental game looks dope. What the fuck? I made so much progress. I feel like I made zero progress, but thank you. I appreciate it. I feel pretty demotivated right now, but yeah. It would be cool. But I guess that's part of the thing. It starts pretty slow. You have to find it's like 2 weeks you're working on this. Amazing. Yeah. I think recently I feel like I didn't make progress because I didn't touch the game. Like the past few days, I didn't really work on it. During the weekend, I didn't work. But yeah, could be worse. Could be worse, I guess. Why is it so sticky? See what I mean? That's what she said. I'm 12. I can see that. You know what I'm thinking? It should just be so close to the thing that it falls out. At an area of different gravity vectors should put it out. Yeah. But the thing is, this is going to be part of the incremental process that it can actually spit out the stuff more. So I just want the beginning to be... I just want the first thing to be okay. No, but the stickiness is fucking amazing. Like, it drives me nuts. Why is it so sticky? Sad hot dog. At lube upgrade. I know we were joking, but it will be it will do that. We're joking, but it will actually push, not make them lubey, but it will push them. It will push them out so you can... It will push them out. Did you see the thing? Oh shit, it went through the door. I sent the thing. It tried to open the door. Testing incremental game takes so long. Yeah, it's not fun. Right now he's trying to show his mitten to everything. Output value? We have output value, right? Don't we? Allow holding more stuff. Bigger hold capacity. Use 2 meat at once. Chance to spawn more than 1 meat. Automate grinder. Automate grinder, it's the motor. Okay, I need to include those skills at some point. I need to include those skills at some point. So that you can actually have kind of the incremental part, because right now you don't really have that. So many jokes here, I'm gonna explode. Okay, I think I'm done for now. I think I'm done. We'll do some testing, Woland. Right? We'll do some testing. Or maybe what I do, you know what, before I go, I put that over here. And so this is interact motor for grinder. Maybe what we do is I go to O.B.O.L and I just do a web build, and I push the web build on the other thing. That way we can do a test and see if it's fine or not. Right? And if we think it's fine, I'm just going home, I'm gonna play test the game a few times. Okay. If we think the web build is fine, then we'll publish it to the real page. Upload to GitHub. No, no, no. Oh my god, itch is such... Look at that. Every time now it's buggy. I understand they need to protect themselves, but it's just so annoying. What do I do? Just a moment, it's just not working, in fact. Okay, I'm preparing my raid. Wallaber is live. Perfect. Let's go for a raid to Wallaber. So I'll upload that whenever I can. Will, and I'll send you a message whenever it's uploaded to the old page, to the page where, like, the private page. In the meantime, we're going for a Wallaber raid. Thank you for being here. I'll be live again on Thursday. It doesn't work. It doesn't fucking work. It's always broken. Always broken. Such a pain. Alright, let's go for the raid. See you soon. Bye.